Hello everyone, this is Samsunhar Vipasha and I am presenting the country report on Botswana. First, I am starting my presentation with a brief introduction of Botswana. Botswana, officially the Republic of Botswana, is basically a landlocked country in southern Africa. Botswana got independence in 1966 from Britain. The country is bordered by Namibia, South Africa, and Zimbabwe. The official language of Botswana is English. The form of government in the country is parliamentary republic, president indirectly elected by the National Assembly for a 5-year term. Now I would like to present the historical overview of the Botswana's economy. Botswana was one of the world's poorest countries with a GDP per capita of about $80 at the time of its independence. From that position, Botswana has done remarkable progress in using mineral wealth, particularly diamond, to transform its economy. According to the data of 2020, Botswana is the world's second largest producer of diamond. The country has achieved incredible development in infrastructure, human capital, and the basic services supplied to its population. Now I'm going to explain the main factors behind rapid economic development in Botswana. Though resource curse thesis argues that the abundance of natural resources as an antithesis to economic development, but for Botswana, we can see that natural resource, particularly diamond, is a blessing for the rapid economic development of the country. There are mainly three factors that contributed to the economic development of the Botswana. First, strong, accountable, and effective political institutions. Second, economic strategies and policies. Third is the good governance. Let's explain these factors one by one. So the structure of the political institutions of current Botswana is influenced by the pre-colonial tribal political structures and limited colonial influence. Through its tribal institutions, the country has established a culture of political participation and accountability. Moreover, former President Khama was a visionary leader and he established a strong and moderately independent but accountable civil service and a government that focused on development. Second, economic strategies and policies. The first influential strategy was the declaration of minerals as a critical resource through the Mines and Minerals Act of 1967. Through this policy, minerals in Botswana were used to benefit all citizens of the country. Second, and related to the first one, the government has taken the initiative to extract diamonds wisely. Thus, Botswana ensured significant revenues for the country. Moreover, the government established the Botswana Meat Commission, which is BMC, and the development of cattle rearing has been the most crucial government venture in the agricultural industry after the independence. And the last one is good governance. Economic development and good governance are positively associated. Botswana has a presidential system with an elected parliament. Since its independence, major parties and the several minor ones have been actively contesting regular parliament elections. Moreover, the country has political freedom and civil liberties with accountability mechanisms, the rule of law, and a recognized independent judiciary. Botswana has also established a prudent fiscal framework that ensures sustainable and stable economic growth over the long term. The mineral revenue is used to finance investment expenditure and on education and health. Public spending has also focused on developing public infrastructure such as roads, expansion of water and electricity connections, and communications. Now let's look at the major challenges. Despite having positive political and economic development over the years, Botswana's reliance on Diamonds and a public sector driven development model make the economy vulnerable to external shocks. Diamonds contribute over 80% of total exports and is a major source of fiscal revenues. This vulnerability was evident during the COVID-19 pandemic when the economy contracted by 8.7% in 2020. Moreover, public sector driven model of economic development led to the lack of private entrepreneurship in the country. Another important challenge is the growing inequality in Botswana. Unemployment rate rose to 26% in 2021, which is a critical challenge for the economy of the country. Another challenge, Botswana has one of the world's highest rates of HIV/AIDS infection, though it is trying to deal with the disease efficiently. In the context of the major challenges, what I discussed in the previous slide, I would like to recommend some policy actions for maintaining Botswana's economic growth. First, the government should encourage and support for creating the business environment and providing effective support for entrepreneurship and private sector job creation. Second, though education expenditure in Botswana is among the highest in the world, the government should emphasize on skill-based education and training. This policy will help to reduce the unemployment rate and it will also improve the human capital. Third, instead of heavily dependent on diamond revenue, government should focus on the diversification of the economy such as tourism, technology, and agriculture. I think the above policy recommendations will help Botswana to tackle the development challenges. So this is all from me. Thank you so much.